Hey, Centerpoint. As many of you know, 2 weeks ago, we laid out our three-phase plan for reentry for our church. And all of that got started in June with our in-person community groups meeting in homes, as well as our in-person watch parties on Sundays, again, meeting in homes all over the community. And we've seen incredible things come out of that for those not in the at-risk group and those who have felt comfortable. It's just been cool to be able to meet in person at some level. And then obviously, as you know, we've continued to hold online services for all ages throughout the week, and God continues to work in a huge way. You also may know that this past Friday, June 5th, Florida moved into phase 2 of their three-phase plan. We said when we laid out our three-phase plan that it may not match up exactly because of some differences, so we may be a little behind one phase or a little ahead, it just depends. But as we have discussed and looked at all of the data, we feel really confident about moving Centerpoint Church into phase 2 of our reentry plan. So here's what that will look like. And again, you can access all of this at centerpointfl.org/reentry. But we will continue to hold online services for our community and globally on Sunday. But we will begin to open up socially distanced, larger gatherings outside of Sunday. So here's what that means. On June the 22nd, Monday at 6:30 p.m., we will have a team night. So we're going to be able to gather back together in person as bridge builders as we begin to prepare for eventual reentry on Sundays. Then on July the 12th is going to be a night of worship. So we finally just to get to gather together, worship as a CC fam at 5 p.m., July the 12th. Then also on July the 12th and July the 19th, we're having bridge builder services. That means all of our bridge builders are going to be able to meet for Sunday services as, again, we prepare for our reentry on Sundays. Now, all of the information about how those are going to look and the procedures that we're going to follow, we will have available for you very soon. We've been working on it for weeks. The other thing that also is going to be included in phase 2 is Velocity is going to begin to meet in larger socially distanced gatherings as well in person. So we cannot wait to gather together again. Now, we're going to continue to be very cautious, very wise. And what I would say is this: many churches, as you already know, may be ahead in terms of their reentry dates on Sundays, and that's okay. But we want to make our decisions based on the unique mission and the unique vision that Centerpoint has had from the very beginning. We want to be really confident that you can invite your neighbors when we meet back together on Sundays on site. We want to be really, really confident that you're going to be safe and that we have a great experience for all ages. So what I can assure you is we are looking at and discussing data and information on a daily basis, and we are preparing as quickly as possible for reentry into phase 3. So go to centerpointfl.org/reentry if you have not seen our information about how we're making decisions based on our mission and vision. And then the second thing I would tell you is this: if you've not filled out the survey yet, the link is right below me. Go do that and just let us know your thoughts about reentry. But again, we cannot wait to be together in person. But I just want to encourage you and remind you of what we've said from the beginning. We are not reopening because our church never closed. We are re-entering. God has done more, continues to do more in this season in the history of Centerpoint Church than ever before. One of my favorite stories over these last 2 weeks is a man who began to follow Jesus through the ministry of Centerpoint. And now he's started a Bible study where he gathers a group of friends every single weekend. They watch the Centerpoint services, and they do this in Egypt. And this is one of many stories of how God's working, not just in our local community, but literally all around the globe as he has expanded our CC fam globally. We've launched a digital campus that's going to last for years to come. It's not going away. And so we're so excited about what God has done. We are anxious to be back in person on Sundays, but we don't feel rushed because God is moving week in and week out. And so I just want to encourage you, continue to be the church, continue to be generous, continue to serve our community, continue to invite people to join you for our online services because it's making a massive impact. And stay up to date about everything that's going on at centerpointfl.org. We're going to give you information as soon as we have it about our phase 3 reentry on Sundays. But in the meantime, we finally get to meet together in person with several of these in-person social distance gatherings. So I hope you'll be there. Look for additional information, and then make sure you're getting the Pulse email and you're on CC app. So love you guys. Thank you for your faithfulness in this season. Let's keep going, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you.